whole list of this in the book, but here are some ways to think if you might be a hybrid, if you hit any of these categories. Do you struggle to express what you do? I know I have. You sound like you're everything because you do so many things. You're like, I'm good at event planning and marketing, and I can do my website, and it goes on and on and on, right? So then that goes to number 3, like nobody knows what you do. If your best friend were to introduce you or your partner were to introduce you, how do they describe what you do? If they struggle with it, you're probably struggling with it. If you compartmentalize your professional identities, that means you kind of say, oh, right now I'm in this event planner mode. And then the next day you're doing like fashion design. And the next day you're like leading a workshop. That's kind of compartmentalizing and turning on and off identities because you can't figure out how they all go together. And hybrids that are sort of stumbling and trying to figure out their hybridity are often kind of stuck in that state of, I can only be one at a time. But that's not true, right? We can merge them. And another example is if you need to redefine or just define your professional brand, then you might be a hybrid. These are just some of the examples I've learned in my research, because all of the work I've done is based on interviews and based on observation. I've been talking to hundreds of professionals about how they see their professional identity, and these are some of the themes that have come up.